All right, what's up, traders? What's up, tycoons? Coming at you guys with another viewer request. We're going to take a look at Casper here. All right, and we're breaking things down on the daily chart. And I gave you guys all the signals you needed to spot this potential big move down that we had. So that way you guys would be prepared after the massive rally. Now we're going to update the chart and go over everything. But first, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We're going to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is the Tangem wallet. Okay, it is a cold storage wallet that looks just like a credit card. It's completely waterproof. It's freeze proof as well as temperature resistant. We're going to dive into them a little bit more later. But before we go any further, the content provided in this YouTube channel is for informational and educational purposes only and is not intended to be relied upon as legal, financial, or investment advice. Myself and any individuals on this YouTube channel are not registered financial advisors or brokers. Trading in stocks, bonds, commodities, and crypto involve a significant risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. So be sure to read through the full disclaimer. We're going to go ahead and get into Casper now. And what were these warning signs that I'm speaking of, right? Well, there was many. So let's take a look here and let's first note how we were making a high and then a higher high. But on the RSI, we had a high and then a lower high at those same exact points. So this is known as bearish divergence when the price of the token is going higher and the RSI is going lower, right? We're putting in lower highs while the RSI is putting in higher highs. It's a simple term known as bearish divergence. Remember, the RSI is your relative strength index. It's going to measure the relative strength of a token at its given prices. And we saw weaker relative strength even though price was heading higher. Right now, on top of that, we also did end up getting our bearish crossover here on the MACD, right? And I've mentioned how this can be a useful sign or signal for, entries and exits. And we see here we have the red line crossing below the yellow line. That's very shortly afterwards, right? So we have the bearish divergence here, okay, bearish signal, and then we get another bearish signal very shortly afterwards right here. And we can see that Casper has had a big move to the downside. Now, I did mention that if we break out, right, we're going to be looking to see if we can hold this former supply zone area where we were selling off and turn that into demand. So now we're retesting the demand zone. So those were two signals, right? The third was also right here, right? This is the 38.2, 50%, and 61.8% levels. These are your major Fibonacci retracement levels. And we were looking to see after the move up and the pullback, were we going to hold above these major retracement levels and continue that trend? Because you use the fibs to spot trend continuation versus reversals. Nothing moves in a straight line down, nothing moves in a straight line up. You get a move up, a retracement, and then a continuation higher, or a move up, retracement, and then you consolidate a little and break through those retracement levels, and you can spot a downside reversal. So as you can see, we moved up. We tried to bounce right here a little bit, but we broke right through our major retracement levels. Okay. So, really that was about the third sign that we were going to possibly come down and test this demand zone, right? Now, something interesting that I want to show you guys is if we actually drag this down to where the move began, okay, this was the bottom of this move, and then we had the very strong move up. Look at how well our fibs now align with our demand zone that we're in. So 0.04476 right in that area up to about 0.04845. These are our key levels. We really need to hold these levels if we want to have any chance of continuing the trend and trying to go up higher. If we end up breaking through this demand zone, okay, there's a very strong chance that we could come back down, retest some of our previous lows at 0.0375 all the way down to about 0.0342. Now we could find some support in between here, but these are the major zones of interest where price action is going to be drawn towards. Okay, now when it comes to resistance, right, we do have our bullish price targets to the upside. These are also known as resistance, right? So we have one at 0.05721 and 0.06270. Those are going to be all of the major levels. Now, if you want to see something bullish on this, what we need to see on the RSI is we need to see not a rejection. Okay, if we move up and then we get rejected again here at this bearish divergence trend line, that could be a bearish sign. You'd want to see a breakout, okay, and then you'd want to see a retest and reclaim this area as support and trend sideways or trend back upwards, right? If we get a false breakout, a look above and fail, that's going to be a bearish indicator because bulls are going to be fully presented the opportunity to really push price higher on a breakout. And if they don't take advantage of that, it's going to show that bears are in control ultimately. Now, you'll also be looking for the MACD to see if you can get a crossover above the yellow line here. If we can get another entry signal and get a breakout on the RSI, That could indicate possibly that we're going to get the next leg up and retest some of our bullish price targets. If not, head higher, okay, and hit some of the new bullish price targets to the upside of 0.07 as well as 0.07651. All right, so quick update on Casper. That's everything that I'm looking at. Let's go ahead and go into today's sponsor, Tandem. Now, as I mentioned, Tangem is a hardware wallet. Okay, it's completely waterproof, it's freeze-proof as well as temperature resistant. No longer do you have to carry around clutty cords. Okay, you don't need batteries, wires, or connectors. It's really awesome. It looks super cool. All you guys have to do is download the app today on the Google Play Store or the Google or the Apple App Store. And when you go to make your purchase, use code Exactly, like the channel name Exactly Trades, and you guys will get a discount on your purchase. Tangem is actually sold in packs of 2 or 3 cards, and the additional cards are used for key backup. That's an amazing feature, right? Because when you look at most other hardware wallets, they don't have backup options, right? But Tangem, you can have multiple cards for the same wallet. The setup time is typically about 1 to 3 minutes. It literally took me 2 minutes to get mine set up. It's really awesome. I really love it. All you have to do is scan and activate, then you set up your password, and you can start making transactions now. All right. It's very, very nice. I really love that feature about it. Now, something else that's really cool as well is that this thing is DeFi compatible as well. So it's compatible with, yeah, so as you can see, it's compatible with more than 100 different decentralized applications with the help of Wallet Connect, right? You can see it's compatible with OpenSea. We have Aave on here as well, Curve Finance. There's Urine Finance. Okay, it supports over 2,700 cryptocurrencies, bringing DeFi and the world together. So make sure to support the channel. All right, get your money off of the exchanges. If you don't know, if it's not your keys, it's not your crypto, you can't really trust these exchanges. We've all seen that now with FTX. So, download the Tangem app today on the Google Play Store, on the Apple App Store, and use code Exactly when you go to make your purchase. And that will get you guys a discount while also supporting the channel.